Back here at the Wanderers, the two skippers in picture, Graham Smith and Rahul Dravid, having a little bit of laugh. That was probably about the last wicket partnership, but it's no laugh for this man, Herschel Gibbs. He's on a pair, and he's just got 1 over to negotiate. And that's probably as tough an ask as you have as an opening batsman in a test match. 402 is the target. And Zahir Khan, who's had a very, very good tour, has got the new ball in his hands. Good record for Gibbs, 1400s, 2250s. He's got a double hundred. Maybe he needs to surpass that if South Africa have any chance in this game. Bowled out for 236 India, and now South Africa facing the music. That's got to be close, and it's got to be close both ways. LBW, and it might have hit the glove on the way up. Huge dive.
He's got to be lucky to get away with that. We'll just have another look, hopefully, at the replay to see where that ball pitched. It was a very good first delivery by Zahir Khan.
Back, man, take hard for the ball, man.
The LB was fine because it looked like it was going to go over and perhaps down leg side, but it just looked like there may have been something on the way up that flicked his glove, or maybe an inside edge.
Nick, gone. A pair for Herschel Gibbs, and Zahir Khan, as he has done throughout this tour, has struck again. Head down for Herschel Gibbs. Is it the end for him? Well, we'll have to just wait and see. Just angled nicely.
Good delivery, but has to be said, it's a poor stroke. A loose drive outside off stump. He was dismissed in a similar fashion in the first innings. This time he was caught at first slip, and trouble for South Africa right at the start.
The first ball after lunch is Hashim Amla's first ball of his second innings. In after the dismissal of Herschel Gibbs for naught, consigning him to a pair in this test match. And there is Amla's first delivery, just bringing that bat across as he does. Oh, well played. Beautifully done. Good positive stuff this from Graham Smith. Technically, well, everyone was saying he's in a bit of trouble, but is this the way to go forward? Being positive, short from Zahir Khan, and effortlessly put away by Smith. Shot and 4. That's beautiful use of the pace of the ball and the direction. Neatly played. It's a typical Hashim Amla shot, 22 for 1. Nice little start this from South Africa after lunch, and Hashim Amla will murder you all day if you bowl there. Oh, he's gone! Caught at backward point. Wide delivery, playing away from the body. He just couldn't resist it. Suag takes the catch, and away goes Smith. It's 22 for 2. Poor shot selection. He couldn't resist it, quite rightly so. What a catch that is. That's a brilliant catch. And the aeroplane takes off. 22 for 2. Jacques Kallis out to join Hashim Amla. South Africa lose their second wicket at 22. Big blow for India, struck by Sreesanth, caught by Suag. Great catch. Take you through the next half hour. Darryl Cullinan and Barry Richards.
Thank you, Gerald. Big moment for South Africa. Jacques Kallis coming to the crease. .22 for 2, and their backs to the wall. But I don't know. Somehow I get this feeling it's not all over. There's another few twists and turns to this test match, in my opinion. Be tough for South Africa. 380 seems an awful long way away, but if you were going to back anybody to get you there, here's the man. It's going to be a no ball, and it's going to go for 4 off the pads. Leg bars. We could have told him that. He wasn't sure. Wide of the crease and just wide. It's gone away for 4, but he followed it, did Hashim Amla, and that was bowled from wide of the crease. Good thinking.
And it's followed up with a few words as well. There we see just that little jump at the last moment. He's got away with it, Amla, but he's got to be asking himself, was that necessary? Eyes lit up a little bit. That's what happens when the bowling's good and nothing's going your way, not getting to the other end quick enough. Trying to make something out of nothing, really.
Beautifully done. Oh, that is excellent bowling. Oops, you don't do that, young man. You've done enough by getting him out really close to the stumps. He's Andre Nell, isn't he, in drag? Beautifully bowled, though, really close to the stumps. Got his man. Excellent.
Yet again, the length being so good. Amla not quite behind it. He's got to be careful here, Sreesanth. There's no doubt the match referee may just be sitting up more upright at the moment. Amla gone for 17, 34 now for 3.
Ashwell Prince comes to the crease with a big job to do. South Africa looking straight down the barrel. Major problems, but he is a fighter and he won't give his wicket away easily. He values his wicket, does Ashwell Prince.
Lovely shot. No need to run for that. He just picked it away on the onside. Ganguly straying in line.
Good shot by Jacques Kallis, who was quickly in position.
Oh, great shot. Great shot. Lovely to watch Kallis. That square cut race to the boundary.
Buffet ball. Short, wide, hit me, so he did. And well. Crunched it through the covers.
That's a good shot, but it's good cricket. You could see the thought process there from Kumble. He was looking to set him up. 76 for 3. Yes, he was attempting the flipper here. Just a little bit shorter than what Kumble would have expected. Edged and taken. What a wicket here for India. Full marks to Sreesanth. He threw the bait at Kallis, who couldn't resist. And South Africa have lost their best player.
You've got to give credit here. This is a very good bowling. Superb bowling. You don't often nick Kallis off like this. It was there to be driven, but it was the lateness of the swing. He's at such a good position with the ball, the release out the hand. He's given it every opportunity to swing or do something off the pitch. Full marks to Sreesanth. Deserved that wicket. Kallis sadly has to go. South Africa in all sorts of trouble now. 84 for 4.
84 for 4. AB de Villiers comes out to the middle. South Africa in deep trouble now. They've lost Kallis. Still a long way to go. Runs wise, time wise, for South Africa to try and save this test match.
Yet again, the catching behind the stump, superb. This would have come quickly to the man at third slip. Oh, it's gone through. Suwag and down to the boundary for 4. There were shouts of catch. It was in the air. May have just dropped short of Sewag. It was in the air for quite some time. Like a slice drive and just short. Awkward sort of bounce for him. Just in front of him. 2 feet in front of him, and sometimes difficult to stop those.
Smashed away. No trouble at all. Bounce going out of the track, and it just set up nicely. AB doesn't miss those.
Very good shot by AB de Villiers. He was into position quickly. Short delivery. Didn't really get up. He had plenty of time. Played it well.
Oh, this is going to be quick. That's got to be very quick. There's going to be a call for the replay. The Indians are absolutely convinced that was a suicidal one from AB. I think he timed it better than he thought he had. And where is he? Oh, I can't tell from that one. Can't tell from that one. It's going to be mighty, mighty close.
Eyes well out. Well, I guess it's just the innocence of youth, but on the stump, Mike could hear all the time how they've been talking, I'm quicker than you and we can run singles and we can do this and we can do that. You've just cannot afford to underestimate the opposition. It was brilliant fielding there by Zahir Khan.
He's paid a penalty. He's so confident in his own running, he thinks he can run to everybody, and that says that you cannot. And I think one of the things that he did wrong is that Zahir Khan is a left-hander. Quite often you can hit it straight down the wicket, and there's a right-hander, but he didn't have to run around it. He had to run straight at the ball and then onto the stumps, and AB de Villiers, just when they needed him to stay in, has found himself on the way back to the pavilion. Very, very disappointing. Played pretty well, but then ran himself out. 120 for 5. Mark Boucher, another fighter, comes to the crease. 120 for 5, and a really perilous position for South Africa. And AB de Villiers brought about his own demise. Very disappointing. Mark Boucher, pretty handy average, just around 30, 400s. And he'll need all his resolve to pull South Africa. Tough one for Mark Boucher.
That is the end of Prince, is it? No, it is not. Huge appeal from India, not from Daryl Harper. Prince was unmoved. A beautiful delivery. And it is the end of the over at 131 for 5.
There was definitely a noise. India seemed convinced. They can't believe it. There was a noise. It wasn't bad on pad. It wasn't the bat hitting the ground. Great delivery again, Sreesanth getting it right. Wasn't too much that Prince did wrong here, leaving the batsman. Umpires have had a great test match so far. Seldom have they got something wrong. I think on this occasion, Mr. Harper, I think you have.
Oh, that's slapped away through the onside. It was taken from outside the off stump and hit between the bowler and mid-on. You don't often see that happening.
Good shot by Mark Boucher. He's into position quickly. Zahir Khan just looks a little bit tired. That delivery didn't really come out. There was nothing behind it.
Gets it. It's a good half century here for Ashwin Prince. He's had to work hard for it. 145 for 5.
Gutsy innings by Ashwin Prince. Nice little touch by Sreesanth. Handshake when he got to his 50. That's good to see.
That was very good to see because they've been at each other's throats. And this is how he got it. And he's had to work hard. He concentrated really well in this innings. And this is a good gesture. Very good gesture. A short delivery, got into position quickly. Boucher reaches the boundary quickly. Looked as if Boucher was expecting it. He loves playing that shot. Got hold of it this time. That's close. He's gone. Beautiful delivery from Zahir Khan. Good shape. And Boucher caught in front of his stumps, and India get the breakthrough.
Easy decision, really got it to come back nicely, Zahir Khan. He got himself in an awkward position, Mark Boucher. You see the head and the foot, nowhere in line, falling over. He was expecting it to go the other way, banging, it would hit the stumps halfway up. And South Africa lose a wicket with just 1 run added this morning. The feisty character of Mark Boucher has to make his way back to the pavilion. Didn't add to his 23, 164 for 6.
Sean Pollock comes out to the middle. South Africa have lost an early wicket this morning. Just what they didn't need. But from India's point of view, they're inching closer.
Needs the same sort of delivery again. That'll surprise Sean Pollock, tailing in.
It was almost there, but he gets some bat on it, and he'll find the boundary as well. In the end, I reckon Pollock was forced to play that shot once he saw the ball coming into his pads.
Yeah, late adjustment from Sean Pollock. He it just tailed in nicely, but again, such a good timer of the ball, Sean Pollock. And it looks like he's quite happy to play positive shots.
Nicely timed. Just a flick of the wrist and the ball will reach the boundary. It's 172 for 6.
Well, just 1 run in just about 15 or so minutes, and then suddenly 2 boundaries from Sean Pollock. I don't think he's going to hold back. He's one of those type of players that can get 50 in no time at all and turn the game around.
That's in the air and will clear the boundary comfortably. So he's going for it, Pollock. Already 2 boundaries and a 6.
Nothing to lose, and he's got a bit of a license to play in his normal fashion, and this is how Sean Pollock plays. I tell you what, if he has a little bit of luck, that's carried all the way. He does swing the bat hard. He holds it near the top, so there's long levers. And the timing is exquisite.
Then he'll have 4 there. Just running it between second slip and gully. The unprotected third man boundary does the rest, and Prince goes to 60.
Bowled in. Well called, Alan Donald. Sean Pollock just going for 1 shot too many. And you wonder why. He hits the ball so beautifully straight. Why does he have to go across the line? He's done an AB, and it's cost him his wicket. And Anil Kumble has done the job just before the new ball. Congratulations all round from the Indians. They know how important that is. And just a little bit of brain fade from Sean Pollock.
Well, as experienced as he is, well, I suppose you'll have to say that you live by the sword and you die by it. But that's the way he was always going to play. He's gone for 40, a quick one, 231 for 7.
Andre now strides to the crease, and well, how will he play? Block, slog? I think we'll probably have a little bit of everything. I know one thing, Al. There's 6 overs to the new ball, and Sreesanth will be waiting for that moment.
I was just going to say, that new rock is around the corner. And that he'll be getting, here it is again. Top of just clipping the 1 bail. Full, and has missed him. That'll be 4. Nicely played by Andre now.
Yeah, he went wide on the crease and he slid it down the leg side. He's livid with himself. He knows that was a poor delivery. He'd done all the hard work setting his batsman up, and then he's just slanted it way down the leg side. And now plenty of time to just flick it away. Timed nicely, mind you.
That's beautifully bowled. He set him up so well there, Anil Kumble. A couple of flighted deliveries, then the quicker one. And before Andre Nell's bat could come down, the ball had thudded into the pads.
Seen this Kumble do this throughout his career. Set you up, and then it's the quicker one. Needs to chat to somebody in the side. They need to remind him about it. Very similar to the dismissal of Mackay and Tini in the first innings. Quicker one sliding on that occasion. Tini was bowled. Yep, it's LBW. So, sadly, entertainment was not going to be. Nell has to go. Didn't require the new ball. South Africa 245 for 8.
Dale Steyn comes out to the middle with a runner. Hashim Amla will be running for him. But India inching closer to a historic win.
Oh.
Ravi, just the way they've played, and if they are to achieve that historical win, how will this go down in India?
Huge. This is Nell. Typical Kumble delivery to a tail-ender. Oh, that's a lovely shot. It didn't bounce as much as he expected, but he adjusted so well. Kept his eyes on the ball. Rolled his wrists. Consecutive boundaries here for Prince. He's into the 90s.
.97 to Prince. If he gets there, it will be his third Test 100. Will he take on Kumble?
He's bowled him. He's played all over it. He cannot believe it. Disappointment all round because he played really well and deserved 100. Unfortunately, he has to depart for 97. Well, just one more wicket needed for India. And Tini lasted just one ball in the first innings and he was cleaned up by Kumble. Well, Kumble has the opportunity again to finish things off here.
It's in the air. Virender Sehwag takes the catch that makes history for India. Their first win in Test cricket in South Africa. Absolute delight and richly deserved for India. They produced a marvellous effort throughout this Test match. They've dominated it, and this is how it's ended.
Wonderful performance by India. They came into this Test match very determined to reverse the results of the one-day series. They did so. They were focused. They were well prepared. They took South Africa on. Under South Africa's conditions, it suits them generally at the Wanderers, a pitch that suited the faster bowlers. Rahul Dravid, quite rightly, delighted. And the series now is well and truly alive.
So that's how it all transpired here. India 249, South Africa skittle for 84. India forging a lead of 402, South Africa 278 all out. India win by 123.